Inside, there we go. Okay, so as you know, the building we're in sits on 3.5 acres, 3.3 acres, and it's 10,000 square feet. The building next door, the church next door, they reached out to us. Before they take it on the market, they're trying to give us kind of like first dibs, essentially, where we can do an off-market deal, which would be amazing. It's 2 acres, so it would bring us up to about 5.5 acres, and it's 16,000 square feet. It's much bigger than the building we're in now, which would bring us up to about 27,000 square feet. And let me just show you some of the pictures. So our building is the one all the way in the back, you know, the drive-through lanes. This is something that used to be kind of something called like kids bonkers or something, where it's like a bounce area for kids. They sold it in 2021 and the church bought it. So it's been a church for a few years now, and it's the one right next door to us. The car wash is right on the road, and it's right behind the car wash. So this is how it looks like from the inside. You see most of it is a single story, and it's a high ceiling, and then the area in the back is a 2-story area. So here's one view, and then here's the other view, the back area that shows the 2 stories. And the area up top still has like the carpet from the kids, game, whatever, and it glows in the dark. And they have a soundproof kids area, so it's really, really nice. And I think we can utilize it really well. This area is kind of like the fellowship hall, and it has several offices. It has 5 offices. It has a commercial kitchen. So it's a very, very great opportunity, and it's right next to us. So it's a very, an opportunity that we don't want to pass up, because if someone else purchases it, then who knows how long it'll be till it's for sale again, or if it'll ever be for sale again. So that's why we are starting this fundraiser. We met with them yesterday for maybe the 2nd or 3rd time, and we've started official negotiations. We presented an offer. We're going to hear back from them in about 3 weeks, and it'll be a back and forth for a couple of months. And then until we can formally submit an LOI, a letter of intent. So please keep this in your prayers, because there's so many things that we can do if we have this building. It'll allow us to have more Sunday school programs, summer camps, sleepovers for the kids. We can have indoor sports. We'll have a small chapel for liturgies, spiritual days, and so on. So what we need, like I mentioned in the very beginning and I mentioned last week, the current finances that we have right now, we bring in on average about $65,000 per month, and we're about 130 families at St. Marina. The average expenses, how much we spend every month, is about $50,000. So we bring in 65 and we spend about 50. So thankfully we're in the green most months. But what we're going to need is to be able to afford this building, the monthly mortgage payment, the utilities, the insurance, and so on, it's going to cost about $30,000 a month just to own and operate. So we need to increase where we're at now from $65,000 a month. We'll need to get to about $90,000 a month on average to be able to afford this building. So if you look at our months, sometimes there's a high month, we bring in 100,000, there's a very low month. We really haven't stabilized yet. And banks, they really look for stabilization, and it helps us out if we are able to stabilize. Right now, only 65 of the 130 families or units at St. Marina give on a regular basis. Some people, give infrequently, or they maybe wait till the end of the year and they give one lump sum, which is great, but it's much better for like a bank looking at our income statement, for example, to see consistency. So instead of, right now we're at 50%, 65 of 130 units that give on a consistent monthly basis. We'd like to increase this, and I think it'll be very, very achievable for us to get to $90,000 per month, which will then make this a reality where we can afford this place, purchase it, and it'll allow us to do so many, have so many services and so many ways to serve our congregation, our kids, and everybody around us in the community. So please keep this in your prayers. Today is the official beginning of the fundraiser. We need to raise actually $1 million, because part of our the proposal that we gave to them to be able to do a certain financing, it required a very large down payment. So that was the proposal that we gave them, and it's going to be a $1 million down payment. So for the next few months, this is our goal, to raise $1 million so that we can purchase the building next door to us.